Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. I made this video to answer a couple questions people sometimes ask me. They like to ask, why do I do this? What got me into wildlife photography or nature in general? Or what do I get out of making these videos? What do I get out of being out here in the wild? I'm gonna try and not make this a 30-minute video about myself. Plus the bugs out here are getting kind of bad, and you might hear it throughout the video. There's some thunder going on. It did rain pretty good. I'm covered in rain. Bag's covered in rain. Camera got a little bit rained on. It's fine though. I guess I'll start from the beginning. Whenever I was real young, me and my parents and our family used to go on vacations, go fishing, go camping. Almost every other weekend we were out swimming, always going for rides in the evening, looking for animals, spotting deer, all that. Pretty much nature has been part of my family for like a long time. Pretty much generations. Everyone's been hunting, enjoying the outdoors, learning about your surroundings and that kind of thing. And the older I got, the more I enjoyed it. And I used to watch a lot of like Discovery channels, like Marty Stafford. Might be saying that wrong, can't really remember. But he used to do Wild America shows. You can still find them, but they were my favorite thing to watch. Like, I was just amazed of how much time and energy this man and his crew put into finding these different clips of wildlife doing their thing on a daily basis. And then you could learn what they do throughout the year to stay alive and survive the winter elements and stuff. I was just extremely fascinated, and I've always wanted like a nice camera so I could take pictures for myself. There's a yellow-throated warbler right here, just following around, staying about 15 feet away. But I just find it so fascinating of the different things around your environment and where you live. A little bit of thunder again. And things you don't normally notice. So that's one of the reasons why I started a YouTube channel, to try and promote environmental awareness, bring nature to people that don't normally get to come out and see these kinds of things. Maybe they're physically unable, handicapped, maybe they're too busy, maybe they live in the city, maybe they live in the desert in Egypt and they want to know what the wilderness is like in Pennsylvania for some reason. Maybe they also find environmental awareness or Mother Nature interesting to themselves. So that's one of the things I want to do. This is to show people different aspects of the wild that they should care about, or at least understand why those aspects exist. I'm hoping eventually here to do like a mini series on like insects, bugs, spiders, little creepy crawlies around your property, and make short 5-minute videos explaining like what they're about, what their purpose is, why they're native, why we need them. Because people will say, oh, we don't need mosquitoes, but we do need mosquitoes. They exist for a reason, and I can tell you why in video. Or same example as bats. Some people don't like bats, but they exist for a reason. They are there in the ecosystem for a reason. Without bats, you would be overrun with billions of insects every summer. And some fruits would never blossom from flowers because they would never get pollinated from certain bat species either. But anyways, off that tangent, back to myself. Another reason why I do all this is I find tranquility in the woods. Like, you don't get this same kind of feeling from sitting in a concrete jungle. Like if you're downtown Pittsburgh and your daily routine revolves around going into square buildings through square doors, looking outside of square windows, driving a square vehicle on a square road. Like, it's just not natural. It doesn't feel good, at least to me. Growing up in the National Forest, Pennsylvania, the Allegheny National Forest, that put a lot of emphasis on what nature is to me. And I hope one day I can move back, because living down here is not good. It does not make me feel good. And another good thing that I get out of nature for around here is it's so relaxing. Like, some people go see psychiatrists, doctors, talk about their problems, and it does help them. It helps them feel better about themselves, decisions in their life. It removes stresses. That's great. It works for some, it doesn't work for others. And it's the same for nature. This might not work for everybody, but it works for me. It helps me relax, resets myself, wipes away all the stresses that you could ever have. I could sit next to a creek for 2-3 hours and just relax and watch the trees and listen to all the animals and the birds. Obviously, that's not everybody's cup of tea. But another enjoyable thing I get is I enjoy... It's about to downpour on me. Oh well. Another thing I really enjoy is learning the different types of flowers that come up through the year. Like today, walking out here, I seen a couple of flowers that I have no idea what they were. I seen some bee balm. That's always fun to see. Those are pretty cool. But there's some other flowers I don't know what they are, but they're pretty neat. Some kind of lily maybe. They almost look like a tiger lily. I don't know what they are, but whenever I get home, I'm gonna figure out what they are and research it and see if they're native or not, because I find that super fascinating. And if they're invasive, I want to know where they came from. How did they get here? Why are they here? How did they get to that location? And that's another thing I enjoy about different migratory birds. What times of the year do they migrate through? I'm gonna get drenched. What times of year do they migrate through? What are they up to? What do they feed on? What causes them to migrate through, and how does global warming or climate change affect them? Oh geez, just my luck. Day off from work, downpour in the woods. So we'll try and wrap this up real quick. But yeah, like I like to be able to learn when animals migrate through, when do they hibernate. And hopefully one day I can be more environmentally conscious with my decisions, because in America, everyone needs a car to get to work. We don't have a very good infrastructure for cars and whatnot. And it's just, it's a sad truth that I have to have a vehicle to go to work. I want to get an electric vehicle one day, and hopefully solar power. Huh. Oh my. What an ending to the video. Well anyways, as you can tell, I'm about to get downpoured on here in the woods, so if you have any questions, concerns, comments, drop me a comment down below. Ask questions. I can do a QA later on if you enjoyed this. And happy shooting. Hopefully you don't get downpoured on. And if you enjoyed this, please give me a subscribe. See you later. Well, hopefully the Samsung S20 FE is actually waterproof. Guess we're gonna find out. Because my glasses keep falling off my face. But anyways, I noticed some of the end of my video never started raining. It was super underexposed, so hopefully you forgive me for that. As I walk over basically a creek. So, yeah, most people will be upset about this, but it's been 95 for about a week. It's mega humid. I'm really only, I don't know, half mile from the truck, so not that far. Bag's waterproof, camera's in the bag. Nothing to worry about. But anyways, if you have any questions, I'd love to do a Q&A for you guys. Make it feel a little personal for you. Because I really am just a regular person doing this. Yeah, I guess I'll end it the same. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, as soon as I'm dried off. Really appreciate if you guys watching, give me a subscribe. Hit that red subscription button. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's a little envious, but it's more for, I want to make some money off this YouTube thing. More or less pay for trips and travel, lodging occasionally. Yeah, I really appreciate some subscribe. Hit that bell notification so anytime I post something, like me being an idiot out here in the downpour, you'll get a notification and give me that view, watch time, all that sweet stuff. Hopefully I can entertain you. Look at this. Earlier in the video I was down there recording. I was almost bone dry. Now it's really starting to surge. Well guys, I got to get out of this downpour and basically run back to the truck, so I'll see you next time. Enjoy your July 4th weekend.